Welcome to Destination Central, I'm Amy Forrest. Now, the first term school holidays are fast approaching, so we thought it was a must to check out what Hamilton has to offer to take the kids to these holidays. So let's see what our first stop has to offer. Heading to the zoo is always a family favourite, so we thought it best to check out what the Hamilton Zoo have lined up for your school holidays. Hi Stephen, how are you? Let's go take a look at these animals. Now, what is new at the Hamilton Zoo?
Well, of course, it's the lovely little baby red pandas. So we've got 3 of them. They're just over 3 months old now, and they're just starting to come out and meet the public. So we can't guarantee you'll see them, but they're out quite a bit of the time now. They tend to lurk around in the bamboo, but sometimes mother takes them into the den. We're hand feeding them, supplementary feeding them. And that's because there's 3, which is a very large litter for red pandas. And rather than risk losing them, we've been supplementary feeding them now for about 6 weeks.
Yeah, they're very cute. So tell me, why is this a great way to spend a day with the family?
A, because it's a relaxing environment. It's actually a park-like setting. It's very nice for the family. You can actually walk around here, and even if there's lots of people, think that you're on your own. But also, you know, we've got some fabulous face-to-face encounters, which now run for every day of the week, so you can even book them on weekends. You have to book them on the day, so get here early, but basically it's a fabulous chance to go in and meet our lemurs or one of our rhinos. So can you tell me a bit more about the large variety of mammals, birds and reptiles at the zoo? Yeah, well, we have got a bigger range than many people expect, to be quite honest. So we've got rhinos, we've got giraffe, we've got tigers, we've got chimpanzees, but we've got a lot of native birds and reptiles as well. So tuatara, kia, kaka, native pigeon, you know, kukako. They're going back to the wild soon, so you have to be quick to see those. But yeah, quite a range here. Yeah,
a huge variety. So what else have you got lined up to entertain the kids over the school holidays?
Well, primarily it's the face-to-face. That's our primary delivery to the children, but there's a fantastic playground here as well. We're just about to have some shade sails installed for that, so that during the sunny days they won't get sunburnt. But yeah, it's just a fabulous, cool day for kids.
And have you got any new arrivals expected here at the Hamilton Zoo?
Well, yes, I can let you in on a secret here. We've got a pregnant white rhino, Keto, and it's her 2nd calf, and she's due any time. In fact, the staff are taking bets on this at the moment. I think the earliest was the 1st of April, well, they've obviously missed that one, but could well have a baby rhino here literally for the Easter holidays. So yeah, we're getting excited about that.
So what hours are you open?
So we open at 9 and close at 5 o'clock, but our last admissions are at 3:30. That's so that we give people at least an hour and a half to have a good look around.
And your website?
It's www.hamiltonzoo.co.nz.
All right, well, let's take a look at some of the animals. Those red pandas are so cute. This is certainly a must on your to-do list for the school holidays. Our next business is the very yummy Candyland. Now apparently they've got a treat for me, so let's go and meet Michelle and find out what it is. Hi Michelle, nice to meet you. Now I hear you've got a treat for me. Ah, great. Well, thank you very much. Let's go. Now, tell me about Candyland.
Well, Candyland was specifically set up as an old-fashioned candy factory. So it was designed so that people come through and see the way the old-fashioned lollies and chocolates are made. So we show you how we make our chocolates. We show you how you can make your own chocolates at home. Everybody gets to make some chocolates. Then we take them in the candy room and we show you how we make rock candy, how we get the stripes in the lollipops, and then everybody gets to go, including the big kids, at making their own lollipops. So as far as we know, we're about the only place in the world where you can make your own chocolates and lollipops like that. So that's kind of cool.
So what is the process of the tours?
Yep, well we start you off, you come through the museum to start with. So you can see some of the history, how they discovered chocolates, how they discovered candy, and some of the older candy manufacturers in New Zealand. There's some lovely old recipes up on the walls. Then you can go through into the chocolate room, and that's where we show you how we make all our chocolates. And then the next step is going through into the candy room, and that's the grand finale where you get to make your own lollipops.
And what age do you cater for on the tours?
Anything from 6 months old to 100. Yeah, everybody gets into it. We call them big kids and little kids. There's no adults around here.
Now, what is unique about your candy?
The candy that we make, it's all made by hand. It's made in small batches. In most factories, they just chuck the ingredients in one end of the machine and it's spat out the other side, all packed, wrapped and ready to go. A lot of places you can't even see what they're making. So here we're showing the old-fashioned way. So some of the machines are over 150 years old. The recipes are over 200 years old. We make it with natural ingredients, natural flavours, natural colours. It's gluten-free, so everything on the ingredients is stuff you'll find in your own pantry. There's no numbers in there, there's no artificial anything.
And do you hold functions here?
Yes, you can have your birthday parties here. We've had even teenagers come in wanting to have their own little kid's birthday again, so we have the usual Cheerios and sausage rolls and lots of lollies. So that's really good fun, and then we take them into the candy show so they get to make their own lollies in there. And whoever's the birthday child, we get to dress them up as an elf. They can be the Queen Candy's little slave, and we get them to make their own chocolates and lollies and help us make the chocolates and lollies as well.
So what else do you have on offer here?
We've got obviously quite a big range of candies and chocolates. We've also got the cafe here, so you can get the most divine hot chocolates and chocolate fondues. We've also got a gift shop as well, so if you're buying gifts for the family or your friends, then you can add some unique different crafts and bits and pieces on there as well.
Cool, so there's something for everyone. And whereabouts in the Waikato are you located?
Well, we're located in the sweetheart of the Waikato. We are just off the Gordonton Road on Henry Road. We're about 10 minutes north of Hamilton or an hour south of Auckland, so really easy to find.
And do you have a website?
www.candyland.co.nz. Really easy.
Thank you very much, Michelle.
You're welcome.
Well, I certainly feel like I'm reliving my childhood as a big kid in a candy shop. This is definitely a big must on your to-do list. If you think your navigational skills are up for the challenge, then the Bucking Boar Cornfield Maze offers an action-packed day for the whole family to enjoy. Let's go take a look. Hi Sarah, now I can't wait to see the maze, so let's go and take a look. First of all, tell me, what is the Bucking Boar Cornfield Maze?
Well, we have 6 acres of cornfield maze. It's actually maze, so we've got tracks cut through the maze, looping around, dead ends, just tracks to try and make your way through. You've got to navigate your way through. We've got 6 acres of maize planted, and it was done by GPS, so we're the first GPS planted maize in New Zealand. We actually had to get the software over from Australia to get it done. So we mapped out our design, which is actually a boar with a cowboy riding it. Then they plotted it onto GPS, and then when the tractor came along, it pretty much told the tractor to go plant, plant, no, no. So So much easier than just planting out a maze and then having to try and make a track through it.
So what do you offer for customers?
Well, just to make it a bit more interesting, in our maze, we have got 5 stations plotted throughout it. They're all hidden at dead ends and all that, so they are quite hard to find. And also on each station we've got code letters. So if you can collect all 5 code letters, you'll end up spelling a word. So something extra just to make it a bit more fun rather than going from beginning to end.
And who can come along to give their navigational skills a test?
Well, anyone really. We probably more planned a bit more for children, but everyone that we've had from prams going through to wheelchairs, even older people in strollers, pushing their stroller along. So we've actually had anyone and everyone.
And what else do you have on offer here for families to enjoy a whole day of activities?
Well, we're trying to plan a more of a relaxed family atmosphere here. So we've got our maze that you can go through. When you come out through the day, you can go through it as many times as you like. So if you wish to have a break, you're welcome to go up. We've got picnic area, picnic tables. We do have barbecue that can be used. For the children, we've got a massive sand pit. We've also got ride-on toys. For the kids, there's also a few animals to meet. We've got a miniature horse, a couple of kuni pigs, some chickens and roosters. So yeah, we've got a few games like swing ball and stuff up there as well. So just come and have a relax and fun. Yeah.
So there's a huge range of things to do here. So can you tell me about your themed nights as well?
Oh, our theme nights are pretty cool. We've been doing a prison break theme night, so we've been running those on Friday and Saturday nights through March, and because they're so popular, we've carried them through April as well. They are ep13 and $20 a person, but they're pretty awesome. You get locked together like chain gang style in groups of 3 to 4. Then we send you through the maze in the dark, and you've got to find 5 different stations of loot items on them. So you collect loot items as you go along. We've then got our prison guards going through the maze as well. So if you get caught by a prison guard, you've got to hand over a loot item and then try and figure out where you got that loot item from to get it again. And we also have your friendly other jailers running through the maze, so they're either there to scare you or help you, however you want to take it. So it's just really cool fun out, something different to do, and yeah, it's great fun.
And what are your hours throughout the year?
Well, we're seasonal, so we're open from beginning of January through to the end of April roughly, or the end of the first school holidays. Our hours during school holidays are 10 till 5 during the week, and on weekends 10 till late.
And whereabouts in the Waikato are you located?
We're located 494 Ngauhia Road, which is northwest of Hamilton. It's but halfway between Te Kowhai and Ngauhia. So not too far out, about 10 minutes from Hamilton.
And what is your website?
It's www.buckingboarcornfieldmaze.com, and there's all our information on there about our theme nights, about our entry, admission prices, opening hours and everything like that.
What a great way to spend a day in the school holidays. Make sure you come out here and give it a go before the season ends at the start of May. This next stop is sure to interest the whole family. With a little bit of education mixed in with a whole lot of fun is what you'll find at the Classics Museum in Hamilton. So let's step back in time and meet Emily. Hi Emily, now first of all, what is the Classics Museum?
We're a classic car museum. We've got a huge display of cars on the floor. We've got about 60 on display at any one time. We rotate our displays all the time just to keep them fresh, and whenever people come there's something new to see. We're not just about the cars though, we've got other things on display. We've got petrol pumps and signs and tins. We've got a big tree service station, which is a replica of how service stations would have been in early New Zealand times. And
what range of cars do you have on show here?
We've got right down to the early cars. We've got the earliest car on display is All Days and Onions 1906 car, and we've got cars ranging 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s and a few in the 70s.
Now, as you mentioned, it's not just about the cars, so what else do you have on display?
Yeah, as I said, we've got the replica of the early service station here, which can be quite cool for people to have a look through because, people don't know what they look like. They've changed a lot over the years. We've also got a display down the back which takes people through as it would be to go on a road trip in the 50s with your family. Brings back a lot of memories for people, and they share them with their children when they come in. So we've got a caravan and everything set up there like you'd be going on a holiday, and you go through as if you're yeah, going on a road trip.
And who can view these pieces?
Anyone. Members of the public. We've got a huge range of people that are coming from all around New Zealand. We've got visitors coming from overseas when they visit New Zealand. The car groups use our conference centre. They have meetings here. They kind of meet in the car park and then either come through the museum or just stay in the cafe or outside. They then can look at other people's cars while they're here, so it's a good meeting place for everyone, really.
Yeah, so can you tell me a bit more about the function centre?
Yeah, it's called the Bellier Lounge. We seat up to about 100 people in there, and we've got a projector and a whiteboard, and it's also got a view over the whole museum, so it adds a little bit of character to your conference.
So what are the admission prices for the museum, and whereabouts are you located in the Waikato?
It's $20 for an adult, $8 for a child, but we've also got some really good family packages, so if you're, which are really reasonable as well. If you're coming with an adult and children, it's cheaper to have children with you. And then we've got senior citizen rates and a rate for groups or car groups and things as well. We're located right off State Highway 1. As you come down the new drive, Avalon Drive bypass, you'll see a big car on the pole up in the air, which you can't miss, and an 18-metre tall replica jukebox. And we're on Railside Place.
And what is your website?
It's www.classicsmuseum.co.nz.
Now I hear you've also got a 1950s diner, so let's go take a look. Man, this diner looks awesome. So can you tell me what sort of style of food they cater for?
Mostly American diner style food. They've got burgers and chips and hot dogs, and but we've also got a modern twist to the food as well.
And what else is unique about this place?
Firstly, I think the entrance for an 18-metre tall Wurlitzer jukebox. And then you come in and we've got the actual jukebox playing music, 50s music, and we've got the murals that you can see of Chubby Checker and Chuck Berry and ABBA and Elvis, and we do specials all the time of Elvis burgers on Elvis's birthday and ABBA's birthday and things like that.
So tell me, what have you prepared for us today?
We've got a beef burger and chips and a strawberry milkshake.
Yum, this looks so delicious, so let's try it. Wow, dinner and a show. Now this place is a vintage treat for the whole family to enjoy. You and the kids will love this next stop. A chance to get a bit messy and get the creative mind flowing. Perfect for a rainy day in the school holidays. Let's take a look at Splashy. Hi Sue, lovely to meet you.
Welcome to Splashy, Amy. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Now, first of all, tell me, what is Splashy?
Splashy is a ceramic factory that's been around Hamilton for about 16 years. It was started off by an amazing artist who created lots of kiwiana. It's all made on site. A lot of it is to sell to the shops here in New Zealand, and a lot of it went overseas as well. It's been created here, a place where families can come and paint your own products, like mugs, plates, things like that. Something to have family time, caring time, and fun time most of all.
So why is this a great place to come for in the school holidays?
Well, it's friendly, it's no fuss, we don't mind mess, lots of time, there's no rush. Children can come and spend all day here if they want. They can bring food, drinks, things like that, and just relax and have a really great time. Family, friends, grandparents, all sorts.
And what range of pieces can be created by your customers?
Well, you can start off with things that are really, really cheap, like little tiles that have got like 3D shapes on them of whales and stars and things like that. Move up to cups and mugs and plates, useful things that can be used. Everything's dishwasher safe and can be used at home. And then they can go to ornaments like dinosaurs and things like that that can, the children can enjoy painting.
So can you tell me what the process is of creating these pieces?
First of all, it starts out in the back factory where We've got a man called Andy who pours all the clay into moulds. They set for a certain time and then they go into one of the kilns and they get fired for about 48 hours at a temperature of about 900 degrees. Once they've come out from there, we put them on the shelves and they can be painted. And then they go back into the kiln again, they get glazed and fired at a temperature of about 1160 degrees. And that bakes the glaze on, makes them all nice and bright and shiny and ready for the children to come and pick them up.
Now, you mentioned that the pieces are dishwash safe. Are they microwave and oven safe as well?
Absolutely, yes.
And do you cater for functions as well?
We do birthday parties, hens parties, all sorts of things.
Now there's also a gift shop that's selling unique crafts. Can you tell me a bit about this?
Okay, well we do all sorts of products that go to lots of the shops throughout New Zealand and also overseas. We send off lots of things overseas, especially celebration platters and things like that, which our artists, personalise to the couple that are getting married and things like that, or new babies, yeah.
And whereabouts in the Waikato are you located?
We're located between Hamilton and Arawahia, and we're in the old village hall. Big, bright, old orange building, and it's got a green goat on top of it, so it's easy to find.
So how can people get in contact with you to make a booking?
Okay, we have a website, and also by email, or they can ring and make a booking.
All right, well, let's give it a go. Thank you very much, Sue. It was lovely to meet you.
You're welcome. Lovely to have you here. Come again.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Thank you. Bye. How fun was that? And as they cater for up to 65 people, this is the perfect place for a function. So if you're looking for a bit of creativity, Splashy is where it's at. Well, there you have it, 5 great ways to spend the upcoming school holidays. Thank you for watching Destination Central. Tune in next week. Bye.
This has been an Alpha Media production, a division of Television Media Group.